Crystal Palace are said to receive Nottingham Forest's documents following the latest updates surrounding their Europa League appeal. UEFA removed Palace from the second-tier European competition after ruling former co-owner John Textor had breached its multi-club ownership rules. The American billionaire owns a stake in Lyon, who also qualified for the Europa League, with UEFA's rules prohibiting clubs controlled by the same owners or directors from competing in the same European competition. However, Textor has now sold his shares to Woody Johnson and no longer has any involvement at Selhurst Park. Palace have appealed the decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, following their removal from the Europa League. The South London club are currently set to play in the Conference League next season, while Nottingham Forest have been promoted into the Europa League. Forest have been formally named as a respondent in Palace's appeal to CAS alongside UEFA and Lyon. Nottingham Forest to respond after Crystal Palace move. This article contains exclusive comment from Stefan Borson, a former financial advisor to Man City. Borson previously told Football Insider Forest could earn up to £20 million more from the Europa League than the Conference League due to the significant difference in prize money on offer between the two competitions. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, Borson said, "The way that Crystal Palace approached it, either tactically or really because they have no choice, was to bring Forest in as a respondent. So, if you look at the way the case is described by CAS and also in the press because Forest have confirmed it, this is not what you would have expected, right? If you go back, we were expecting the case to be Crystal Palace versus UEFA, with Crystal Palace trying to overturn UEFA's decision. That's it. Two parties, Crystal Palace versus UEFA, deciding one wins and one loses. But what Crystal Palace decided to do was to bring into the case at CAS Nottingham Forest and Olympique Lyonnais, so they then both are added as a respondent and there are three respondents. There is Crystal Palace, who are making the claim, and you've got these three respondents, and they'll all have something to say because they're brought in as a respondent. It will make it probably easier for Crystal Palace to try and get any documentation that they want out of Nottingham Forest and Olympique Lyonnais because they will be in the case, so there will be rights to disclosure. Although it's all very accelerated, so it'll be limited and it's only a one-day hearing anyway. There is not going to be that much time to consider the case in that regard. But the flip side of that is that now both parties are probably going to have something to say. We know Nottingham Forest are going to actually turn up and make submissions, and I would think Olympique Lyonnais will certainly make submissions. They may be written, but most likely they'll turn up as well. So, you've now got on the opposite side to Crystal Palace three parties making submissions. You have got UEFA, Nottingham Forest and Olympique Lyonnais making their submissions, and it does complicate it. In terms of a potential exit at Selhurst Park, Football Insider revealed on 28th of July Liverpool still have a concrete interest in signing Mark Guéhi from Palace this summer. The 25-year-old has entered the final year of his contract in South London and has informed the club he is not planning to sign an extension. Sources say Liverpool are still working in the background to land a deal for the England international and are expected to make a fresh approach to Palace in the coming weeks. For more Crystal Palace and exclusive news, follow us on Facebook or join our brand new WhatsApp channel for instant updates to be sent straight to your phone.